thank you. Oh, yes, have we got a show for you tonight. I'm very pleased to tell you that our first guest tonight, this is flippin' unbelievable, but it's true. Our first guest tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it's John Lennon. Yes, it's really him. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome John Lennon and his lovely wife, Yoko.
Thank you.
Hey, John, it's great to have you on the show, and it was a real shame about you getting shot and all that. But it's great to have you back now. Isn't it great to have John Lennon back, ladies and gentlemen?
Thank you. It's great to be back, Tatty. I mean, being dead was all right, but I've still got a lot of things I want to say, and it's a great opportunity to say them, so thanks very much.
Oh, it's my pleasure, John. And that's what I was going to ask you. Are you still interested in peace and helping all the people to realise that they have the power to change things in the world?
Yes, that's exactly why I came back.
Oh, well, that's good. I'm pleased about that.
You see, at the time in the 60s and the 70s, or whatever, it was difficult to get everybody who wanted peace together.
I bet I was.
People wanted it, you know, they still do.
Yeah, they do.
But there was no place for people to come together back then. I mean, it took a week to send a letter.
Never.
It took ages to publish stuff and distribute it.
God.
So back then, you couldn't get the momentum going.
No.
But the seeds were sown.
Yeah, they were.
Me and Yoko and some others tried, you know.
I know you did, John. I followed all of that on the TV, and it was fantastic, the stuff that you did at the time.
But now, technology and communication methods have almost caught up with the thinking process. We have the technology to communicate with each other and unite as people and start making the world the way we want it to be, bring about real change. We could actually have a world with no war, without famine and without lunatics running things.
God, that would be good.
Sane Solutions is there if you want it. A fair, peaceful world where we can just chill out, you know? I mean, what we're looking at is this. Whose world is it, Tatty?
Well, John, I think it's ours. I think it belongs to all of the different people who live in it.
That's right, Tatty. It belongs to us all. No single person or corporation or government actually owns the world, so we don't have to do what they say. We don't have to have their permission to change things.
Is that right, John?
The powers that be didn't buy the world from somebody, they were loaned it. To look after it for the rest of us.
Yes.
Then they started making insane agreements between themselves a long time ago and started carving the world up. And now they're trying to make the rest of us grateful to them for making such a mess of things.
Hey, John, there's no stopping you, is there?
The world and what happens in it and who runs it, it's all up to the people who live on it.
Yes.
It's yours and it's mine.
Yes.
It's our home, Tatty. Look, if your home was in a mess and some of the people in it were starving to death and others fighting all the time, you'd clean it up.
Yes, you would.
The rest of the people in the house would get it sorted out.
They would, yeah.
Well, the world is our home, and there's some dirty corners that we don't want to look at.
I think that's right.
So we let some crazy, greedy, fearful people do the housekeeping. And what do you know, folks? They've made an even bigger mess of it.
Typical.
So here's a news flash, folks. People are killing each other and starving each other to death in a place where you live. And here's another news flash. Hold the front page.
What is it, John?
We can say no more excuses or reasoned arguments about why things have to be this way. It's all lies.
Wow, John, that's powerful stuff. Full on in seconds flat, like pow. He's back, folks, isn't he? Oh, yes. Way to go, John. Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Tatty. You see, it all sounds very revolutionary, but I'm not talking about fighting for peace. That's not the way. Fighting just makes it worse. Like I said before, every country's had a violent revolution for one reason or another. Not one of them has had the freedom that they're talking about. So a revolution in the streets has never worked. That's more war, not less. The real revolution happens within each one of us, and that includes you and me.
Oh, I know, John, and it's happening in me now. It really, really is.
It's happening in a lot of people all over the world, Tatty. And it also includes the individual people who make up the powers that be, you know.
How do you mean, John?
The individual policemen and women, the politicians, the soldiers, the civil servants. We are all human beings and we can all change and say no to war. Even all those fighting right now. Just say no. Just put down the guns and batons. There might actually be a better way if we all just give it a chance.
I think you're right, John. I think that there's a better way. I think we should give it a chance this time.
What I'm saying is just stop it. Try something different that doesn't include killing, war, greed, fear and insanity. Let's find a better way to run things, and then take the power back from those we loaned it to, and have a peaceful, productive and sane world. The people of the world outside of the accepted political arena can decide what they want, and then only elect people who want to bring that about in a peaceful but determined way.
John, that's right. Power to the people, and you'll never guess what. I've had an idea about that, and I've been asked to do a lecture in Westminster Hall in England about the new world constitution that really does put the power in the hands of the people, and I think I'll use some of the stuff that you've just said, if that's all right.
Of course it's okay, it's fantastic. Looks like I've come back just at the right time.
I think you have, John, but I'll tell you what it is. I'm going to explain how the new world constitution works, and then we'll get started and we'll have a lovely world for everybody.
I'd like to come and listen to that.
Oh, that would be great, John. And I'll tell you what, I'll get you some seats on the stage, one for you and one for Yoko, and it's going to be great. Now, I might get some more tips off you later after the show, if that's all right.
What's mine is yours, Tatty.
Oh, John, I think you're lovely. Isn't he lovely, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, well, I'm glad we got that sorted. Yeah, I can feel me kundalini rising. Now, John, I wanted to change the subject a little bit. You know, when you were dead, did you get a chance to listen to much music?
Oh yeah, loads of great music, Tatty. I'm always listening to new stuff, and there's some great new bands around.
Well, I don't know if you know, but I've got a band too. And our new song is all about peace and that. And I was wondering if you and Yoko... Yoko, sorry, Chuck. We haven't had much of a chance to talk, but I love your hair. We'll catch up later after the show, okay?
Okay, Daddy.
So, John, I was hoping that you and Yoko would come and help me sing on the new song. I think you'll really like it.
You want us to sing on your new song?
Yeah, just the chorus and that, you know.
That would be great, Tatty. We'd love to.
Oh, excellent. And we've got Mahatma Gandhi and Kofi Annan to join in too, and I think you lot will get along really well.
Sounds great, Tatty. Tell me when, and we'll be there.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll sort all that out after the show. Now, John, just one more thing. I've got your FBI file here, and there's lots of secret information, but it says that you really like chocolate Olivers. Is that right?
Oh, chocolate Olivers. I love them. It's been so long.
Well, John, just to say thanks for coming on the show and being such a lovely guest, I've got a big box of them here just for you. And Yoko can have some too if she likes them. I don't know if she likes them. Ladies and gentlemen, John Lennon. Wasn't he fantastic? Wow, I feel all loved up. Well, that's it for this show, ladies and gentlemen. We've got more great guests to come, though, so subscribe now and we'll let you know when they're on. And don't forget the new song. And John and Yoko are going to be on it too. Yeah! And I'll let you know when I'm going to do that talk at Westminster Hall. It's going to be great. Okay, bye!